welcome to the second experiment of tonight. This time we have... what is the name of this again, Facet?
This is Ninja-kun Ashura no Show.
Okay, and what you have to say to us about this game? I think
So-
this is too loud for the stream.
So this is a game that I've known about for a long time, and my stance with it in regards to situations like this is not a game that I would give to my worst enemies. And then I met you
good.
people.
And then
I
they
realized-
met us.
Then I realized as long as I give a mercy game that they can fall back on, I can give them anything I want.
You're not wrong.
We're gonna have to have a talk about this afterwards.
We'll see. Reds confirmed for worse than the worst enemies. I see how it is.
Well,
Or
you
the
know,
low.
this game, I don't know. This is the game that I have the biggest love-hate relationship with ever. No, that's wrong. The second biggest love-hate relationship with ever, and it's so endearing if you can learn to laugh at the fact that the game is giving you no option to actually do a good job.
Oh, I don't even know what's gonna happen in the game and I already fear for my life.
Valid.
Alright, how do you expect us to perform in this game? Do you expect us to suffer a lot of deaths, to be trolled a lot or something?
I'm expecting this to not go well, but it's something where if you can learn to roll with what it's going to do to you, you can kinda do okay, but I'm not expecting people to stick with this for long. Maybe 10 minutes tops.
Only 10
good.
minutes? That's all you're giving it to us to be able to change to the mercy game.
Well, you'll see.
Alright, your call. So, as reds for the experiments, we have me, Junei CBS, TheRealTexemosis, getting revenge on. Tex is speechless. I don't think he likes where this is going. Lady Lenalia?
Oh, is this gonna be better or worse than the next game I plan to give out? This is gonna be hard.
And Trysdyn.
So I'm about 15 feet from Facet right now, and we're gonna see how long it takes before I get up and throw something at them.
Oh boy. Alright. Is everyone ready?
No, yes.
Ready?
Before we begin, there's one very extremely important thing I need to establish about something that happens before gameplay starts. As soon as you hit start, you're going to get this like card game. A hand is going to rotate between 3 different cards. And this is extremely important because it affects which level route you're on, and they are extremely different in how sadistic they are. So the one on the left it starts with some levels that don't have a lot of enemies and it's a long straight path, but it's actually not great for the way the game works. It's not actually very enjoyable. The second one in the middle, you never want to pick unless you just want to laugh at how futile it is to try to play that level. And then the one on the right is the one that's most conducive to the way the game actually plays and is also the route the speedrun takes, so you can take that as you will.
Oh, so that means you want someone to pick 1A and someone to pick 1B.
It's up to you. I highly recommend picking Route C unless you're morbidly curious about how awful B is. But A on the left is just kind of eh. It's not particularly exciting or conducive to playing the game well, so I just kind of don't recommend it.
Alright. And everyone get ready. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, start.
Alright, so how this game actually works. You can jump on enemies, and enemies can jump on you, and you won't die. However, you will be stunned. The main way you actually die is from projectiles. Projectiles will kill you in one hit. As June is saying, having picked the middle route, you just get swarmed by 16 enemies, and they just kill you a whole lot.
Excuse me! I didn't even have a chance to fight back!
So, the main ways to actually approach enemies are to bounce on them to stun them, and then hit them while they're stunned. Or, if they're firing at you, you can just destroy their projectiles with your own, wait for them to stop, and then something of yours will hit them.
Okay, I made progress somehow.
Congratulations! Why?
Wow!
What is the actual objective here? Because I got to the top of the level and then nothing happened.
Okay, so there are two kinds of level. There are ones where you have to find a defined exit, and ones where you have to kill all the enemies. 1C is a kill all the enemies level.
1B was also
It would've
kill
been
all
nice
the
if they had
enemies level,
told me that in
and I
any way.
somehow managed it. Okay, now we're in a nice climberish. Oh no, I'm being bounced between skeleton and a...
Yep, June is just getting teased forever.
Oh! Oh my god!
So this was in a Big 20 at some point, and I believe the race category was like 2 stages. It was something ridiculously merciful and short.
Oh, I start back here. So, does this have infinite continues?
You have infinite continues, but the way lives work is actually something that's very important. No enemies respawn. Enemies don't refresh their position. Enemy projectiles don't go away.
Yeah, I noticed
So if
that
you
in the
happen to
first.
If you happen to be standing at the spawn point when you get killed by a projectile, once you respawn, you're already dead.
Yep. Yep, I experienced that firsthand. Oh, you can climb on the walls.
Yeah, if you jump into a solid wall, not like the ones that people on the sea route are seeing so
What
far,
is this?
you can grab onto them, then you have to mash jump to actually climb.
Wow.
Another important thing, you can die from falling too far. However, you have a noticeable sprite change when you're at the point where you're falling too far. You're kind of like staring down at the ground, bug-eyed and panicking. If you're in that pose and hit jump, you'll start spinning. If you land while you're spinning, you'll instead catch yourself, land on your feet, do a pose, and get 1,000 points.
Good.
Oh, that's cool. That's actually kind of cool.
I think you can continue infinitely, but getting a game over is the only way to totally reset the state of a level. So if you happen to be in a kill all the enemies level and one of them despawns or falls out of bounds, dying won't save you. You have to get a total game over.
Giving up? You won't get the weapons. I'm in some sort of bonus stage?
Yeah, every few levels, I think it's 3, you get into a bonus level where you just kind of have to do a simple trial. like people are saying with this climbing level, you just get to the top and get in the thing, you get a bonus, and it gives you one of the weapons. The weapons are generally okay, but not a big deal, except for the fire wheel that you generally see in 1C and pretty early, and a few other times.
Well, I had
Yeah.
it there.
That is a great way to just
No,
completely
no.
clear an entire
Oh,
field.
I
of
got the
enemies.
pulse.
It is raining enemies.
It sure is.
Okay, this is terrible. This is like a SMK
no!
shoot 'em up.
Are you kidding me?
No, I was kind of, why does it randomly drop me?
Ah, god damn it.
What? There's
Okay,
suddenly
so-
a fire wheel.
The time limit mechanic of this game is if you get down to 30 seconds left, a giant wheel of doom starts rolling across the screen and will kill you. You don't hard die if you get to 0, but the flame wheel keeps coming. However, if you die, 30 seconds is added to the clock. So if you die with 0 seconds left, you're already at the time limit before the fire wheel starts spawning.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Why would they do that? That's so not intuitive.
Welcome to this game.
I don't mind it so far, but I seem to be dealing with a level where you have to like blind jump, and if you miss, you have to start the entire level over.
Come on,
Yep.
come on, make it. Yes. Oh, my hands from mashing.
No! Well, that sucked. That is a fire wheel.
Rich.
Like, if I'm making Nija angry or something by taking
Use the
too
weapon
long.
that I give you wisely. Scene 4. Sounds like Scene 4 doesn't have like split pathing.
Yeah, the split path, I believe, only lasts for a few levels.
Okay, I had to roll all the way around. Oh, I lost the pulse bonus.
I think the most frustrating thing, especially on this level where I need very careful jump control, is getting hit, even if you don't die, just sends you in a random direction, probably toward a pit.
Yeah, the air control is probably worse than Castlevania 1.
Oh, up changes weapon, okay.
Well, the wheel just killed me.
Roll. Hey!
Oh yeah, I believe if you start the tumble too soon, then you will still die when you land, because it doesn't make you immune to the fall damage, it just resets the amount of distance you can fall before you die from landing.
I like how I had a jump lined up perfectly, and then an enemy that wasn't on the screen spawned, jumped up into me, sent me flying, and I fell all the way to the beginning of the level.
Yep. That is the experience.
Oh, come on,
Just-
you turned it off so suddenly.
You can have the best setup in the universe, and something can just yeet on the screen and just bonk you right out of it.
Okay,
What?
that was a lot of shurikens.
Okay, I didn't get the pulse.
Okay. I think I've died 6 times in a row through a series of events that I had absolutely no control over.
Yep. Sometimes.
Starting the level, immediately going into the free fall, hitting A, it didn't take for some reason. I face planted, and then while I was laying on my back for 35 seconds, an enemy freshly spawned, ran up and shot me.
Uh-huh.
Like, really?
Oh my god, the single tile platforms don't protect your your hedge.
Uh-oh.
Thanks, local police department. I really needed to know about that.
Yeah, the Ninja Kun alarm went off.
Yeah, no kidding. That was my phone, which I have turned off as many emergency alerts as possible. And my local police
Okay,
department
this-
using a class
is
of
this a
alert, my
level that-
phone doesn't...
It's a level that takes killing all the enemies. Please tell me it's not.
Where are you supposed to jump from?
I believe this level is one with an exit, but it's
Oh, I've soft locked.
good.
Yeah, I can't get out of the wall.
Good.
Well, we're at the 10-minute mark. Do you want to move on?
I cannot get out of the wall.
Good.
I want to see what's past this stage. I got past 1B. I want to see what goes on next.
No enemies are spawning. I'm just... Help.
Welcome to the half a U dimension.
Yes, Carb, I felt that energy too.
Oh good, the fire wheel is coming to grant me the sweet embrace of death.
Yeah, for anybody that didn't pick 1B, here's a brief synopsis of what it's like. It's one screen that doesn't scroll. It's got, like, some platforms that span most of the width of the screen, and it's just you and, like, 12 to 16 enemies.
And they start firing at you immediately.
Look, sometimes a polycule is you, your girlfriend, and the 16 ninjas who want your blood. It's fine.
Wow.
Oh, the enemies seem to never stop coming in this one.
Do I have 16 metamorphs you should know about? No. I may have 16 you shouldn't know about. No.
As for where you're supposed to jump to get to the cave entrance that, like, you can kind of see when you first fall in, I don't remember.
Good.
Sorry. I think there's a platform that's, like, it's set sort of directly above it, but slightly to the right. Like, a lot of the way up, but not all the way up. If you jump in a way where you'll bonk against the wall, you'll rebound back and land on the platform correctly.
What? This reminds me of Beauty and the Beast for the NES, where you have a blind jump that you have to land pixel perfect.
I can't dodge
The
all
difference
this
there,
stuff.
though, is the blind jump is you jump as far as you can possibly go and you're fine. But here, no, that's not it. I think this is my forte. I keep seeing games that remind me of other games.
You know what this reminds me of? Fall Guys. Because just a bunch of, like, halfway formed human-like objects bumping into each other until somebody dies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, did they have Shuriken Wars there?
You can block enemy projectiles by shooting them yourself, but that is a losing proposition unless you're using turbo.
Because I believe you have a limit to how many projectiles you can have on screen with the basic shurikens 1, and they don't.
They just don't.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, what? I warp back to the middle by going off to the side?
No.
So this game, you might not believe it.
I had it! And I bumped a Chungus in midair and missed.
You might not believe it, but this game is not like the most amazingly coded game in the universe.
You don't say.
Mm. Hey, so the NES port of this game. Do you know what other NES port of an arcade game they did?
What's that?
Athena.
Perfect.
Oh.
I can feel the Athena energy. I haven't gotten poisoned and died in the credits yet, but
That's assuming you get to the credits.
yeah. That's like one of my favorite memories of Athena is in, I think Best of NES Dragon Dark ran it, got poisoned on the final boss, and died in the credits.
Well, oh, so these faces that pop out of the capsules, they can reset your capsule count. Huh.
The number of times I've almost made it only to have something happen while I have no character control that killed me is, getting to me a tiny bit.
Well, you can feel free to move on before getting to that point. There's a...
Oh,
I didn't
that's
put
the
this out
exit.
here.
I totally failed to take note of it.
Well, when I joked that, knowing you, if you picked a game that just irritated me, that the main thing you focused on would be taking away, like, my agency, I was kidding.
No, I knew exactly exactly how and exactly how much you would hate this.
I didn't mind it until this level, and then it's too wide open and the spawns are too random, so, and you lose, it's Castlevania jumping. Once you jump, you're committed. So, and I do believe the mechanic behind if you get the 1,000 points for landing properly or not comes down to, are you pointing your feet down when you land? Which is,
Yeah,
how do you even...
There is a factor to that.
Oh god, let me move.
Okay,
Jeez,
so you need to get up there.
Yeah, this
was
is
so-
extremely Miracle Robot energy.
I was so close to getting into the cave, but I was like a tiny little smidgen up.
That's alright, even
Yeah.
if you get it, an enemy will spawn and shove you out of the way. Exactly like that!
I can't. Don't get it. Could win the battle.
So,
I climbed there once. Why can't I do that again?
on the subject of the backup game, before we get to it, most of the reason I picked it is the mystery of what it really is, because it's a bit of a rebrand.
It's a Game Boy game, it's a rebrand that isn't what you expect it to be.
It's also by Sunsoft, but it's not Sunman.
Is it the Game Boy Robo Warrior?
No comment.
I'm sorry, I was joking.
Okay, I think I'm sick of this level. I am gonna reset though and see what the other beginning set of stages are like.
That is fair.
What level Lenalia started on?
I started on the right set of level.
No! I rolled off the entrance! I rolled off the exit! What? Game!
So, compared to everything
What will
else,
make me just yeet this is the eventual time, and it will happen, that I land on the platform, pancake, and while flailing on the ground, an enemy spawns and kills me. Because I hadn't thought about the landing yet, and what you do.
you mean roll for 10 feet?
Uh-huh.
So the thing with 1A is it has no platforms, it's just a long horizontal level, which actually kind of bites when you're fighting two things and your only real option is to try to outshoot them.
Oh, I missed by a micron. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I think I'm stuck in the wall again. Nope.
Oh, that was a heartbreaker.
I just want to make to that door. One time.
Okay, I've spawned everything on the bottom. Oh.
I'm in that stage where I feel like this is so doable, but... because I got it once, I just failed the landing.
Yeah. You've got the whole, like, gambler's fallacy thing going on, where it's like, one more time and I'll get it, and it's like, no. Ah!
So like, this is the kind of game where it would be so much better if it wasn't so objective oriented. Like if it was just a game where you could just mess around and have fun, then sure. But
stupid.
yes.
This is one of those picks where I'm glad that you thought about, maybe people are gonna hate this in about 15 minutes.
Anyway, I want to try a different route. This is getting kind of shit.
You are correct. How many levels do you think this game has?
18 or something ridiculous like that, if I recall correctly.
I'm pretty sure it's either high 20s or low 30s.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Can I get that warp to the middle I got once? No?
Yeah, most of the reason why I encouraged 1C so much is it's kind of the best way to actually get a feel for what the game is going to expect of you once you get out of the starting levels. Because 1A is kind of peaceful and okay, but it doesn't really teach you anything other than you have to outshoot enemies sometimes.
You can't kill the birds, okay. So I have determined 100% that yes, the factor in do you faceplant or do you land on your feet is which of the 4 animation states you're in when you land. You know, the ones that last about 3 frames each.
Good.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, if I get an enemy off my bounce, shoot an enemy off my bounce, it's gonna get extra points.
Yay,
Tactics. Oh no, the wheel was dead. Ah! Come on.
So what are the items? Like, I saw a, I forget the term, but like the Japanese, like, embellished painting style, one of those, and some other stuff. I keep doubting myself.
I don't know what a lot of them actually do, because I don't think anybody really does, because this was not released in the US. I'm pretty sure this is all, like, manual stuff, but good luck, 1, finding a manual, 2, translating it. This is something I discovered, like, 15 or so years ago with YouTube Let's Plays with somebody that I know still actively plays the game today.
Hi, can I speedrunning contest or context?
Yeah, they also speedrun the game nowadays.
Alright, I'm done. I made it, and there was an enemy on the platform, and while I was flailing, he just ran into me 3 times and kicked me off the platform.
Yes! Whoa!
Oh, I got a glimpse of that, and no, that's just terrible.
What was that? That was the biggest roller coaster.
Yeah, so even if you make it onto that platform, you have to somehow get in the door before something either kills you or knocks you off of it.
I totally forgot to press start and I'm now back at the beginning. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Why are you left, like, on your back flailing for so long after you land? It's not fair.
Because you just fell 2 stories and landed on your back.
You're a ninja, though.
But you
The
saw
fact
that,
that you're a
didn't you?
ninja.
You saw that.
The fact you're a ninja is the only reason you get back up at all, and don't just, have a broken spine and die.
It all happened so fast.
Oh boy. I don't think I'm gonna get past this second level over here.
Okay, let's see what C like.
Yeah, 2A is... it's also just, like, straight nothing for a good while, and there are a lot more enemies than 1A, so it's a lot more of a pain.
You know what's surprisingly good? Ninja-kun on Super Famicom.
Yeah,
Yes.
there is a Ninja-kun game that's in my backlog, and I don't remember which one it is now, but it ain't this one. Granted, that's an extremely generic title, so...
Yeah. For some reason in that game, when you kill an enemy, they say nya.
Wait, the objective on 1C is to kill all the enemies, or fight them?
1C is a kill all the enemies level.
It's like, I know where to jump from, but while waiting for these enemies to get out of the way so I can do it, you get surrounded and killed. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, we're at 26 minutes right now, so if you want to move on to the other game, I am going to continue to push this as a possibility that you can go for.
Yeah, I was trying to split the time rather than just yeet out in 10 minutes, but I've been stuck on this for like 90% of the time.
I want to see if I can make it that far. I gotta get to that door. I was there by some twisted
Yes, is it
fate
fire
or
wheel?
luck.
Fire wheel.
I was
And here
there, and fate robbed it of me again.
I made it. It's done.
Are you free?
Yes. I'm gonna take a peek at scene 5 and just go nope.
I don't remember what kind of level 5 is, because there's really only a few
I'm underwater.
styles of level they make.
It's a swimming level, which that's the only way you can make this game worse is to introduce a water level.
Oh, good.
Oh, my weapon no longer matters and I have a sword. That would have been useful before.
Yeah. But you weren't swimming before, so good luck.
Squid! Oh no!
And Squid is not your friend. Squid is one of the class of enemies that will kill you on certain contacts.
And he's fast.
3C. Oh, this is the bonus. Okay.
Important alligator antlered friend? That's an antlered alligator. Okay. A whole lot of rice balls and jellyfish ghosts, I guess.
I believe that is a water dragon.
That was cute.
Yes.
I feel like I might actually be past the horrible part of the game now, which I know is not true.
The horrible part of this game is, I believe, what is it, 24 or 25. It's just absolutely the worst thing you could possibly imagine for making this game less playable than it already was.
I do have to say that.
I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a mashing test, and I'm just cheating it with turbo like a brat because my wrist has been bothering me.
Perfectly valid.
Apparently, there is a 24 and 25. Apparently. We should say that they exist. We should prove that they made it that far.
Orb!
Orb.
Alright, what do you give me? Bombs. Okay, I have bands.
Bombs are really good because they're good at killing things that are above and below you, which is a good place to be in a game like this.
Extremely important, yeah. This feels like the kind of game that would have some really sweet yokai enemies.
Sort of, but because
no.
it's...
Are you serious? They dropped me back in this level with that freaking hole again.
Yep. After the first 3 levels, it's no longer branching, so you have to keep dealing with the same things as anybody else. Any other route. It happens to start with 4.
An alligator with antlers yokai, not one I know of. Water dragon is what we're going with. Like, seriously though, the game gets so much smoother for a bit after that stage. I'm on scene 8 now. And dealing with a, oh, what the heck is this called? Dobu? I don't remember.
Daruma?
I think that was it. I just remember having a Pokemon that was that, and it being, like, one of my main fire types.
Okay, let's see if I can get...
Ugh, flashing warning, by the way, on my screen, I'm sorry. Didn't realize the game would flash that hard.
Yes, yes, I landed on my back! There's the exit. Oh! Oh, the honor is restored.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, hey, I have the Lenalia sword now. And I can actually use it diagonally. That's cool.
So at the end of scene 8, you get another split path. What is this? Oh no.
Oh.
So, how long do you think it's going to be till you have the ability to move? Okay, I guess that wasn't too bad.
It was about 30 seconds that I couldn't move. Oh, this is rude. This is bounce off of an enemy or die, basically.
Oh, what? I didn't think that was a hitbox.
So, the other times there are split paths, I don't remember what determines them, but I think it might be either time or route in some of the other bonus levels.
In this case, I had 2 exits. That's
Okay.
just all it was. I think, anyway, for all I know, one of them could have been fake. Alright, get me out of here.
Alright, I'm making a save state here. I am going to the Mercy.
Valid.
Okay,
Yeah, if we're gonna
what?
skip the other game, I'm all good with that. I got a new weapon. Oh, that was a
What?
bonus stage. I just got infinite use fire wheel.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay, what is the name of the other game?
Okay, the other game is Blaster Master Boy. But it's not Blaster Master.
Alright, I'll get to the end of this stage and then I'll switch over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna switch over now because I am not gonna try. I'm not gonna try to do stage 4 again.
Except for stage 4, I enjoyed this. I got to 11. Like, everything else was fine. It was just stage 4 was, what the heck is this?
Yeah, it picks up until you get to like high teens or somewhere in the 20s. Then they start like doing stuff that's worse than that deliberately.
Oh,
by
good.
an order
Well,
of
I don't
magnitude.
see that. Yeah, this game. So, little known fact about me, before I even streamed, I did speedruns off stream of Robo Warrior.
Blaster Master Boy.
So I actually know a little bit about this game.
Icon Company Limited reprogrammed game, and then there is Sunsoft. Period 1.
So, when you start this game, it's going to look a whole lot like, not Blaster Master, but more like Bomberman, but it's not quite. The basics of how this game works is there are soft blocks you have to destroy, like Bomberman, and hard blocks you can't. You have to break soft blocks to get pickups, and use those to your advantage to actually pass through the levels. Usually the soft blocks are just going to be trees, but I think it's not always going to be. And the primary drops you're going to be looking out for are lanterns and floaties, like for
There's
for
a
water
wolf there
travel.
came out of the tree.
You have infinite bombs in this game. Holy heck.
Yeah. One of the big problems with the original Robo Warrior is you have a limited stock of bombs and you have to keep killing stuff to not run out so you can keep clearing blocks to get the power-ups you need. But, as I said, the two important drops are the lanterns and the floaties. The lanterns are important for the stairs in each level. Lenalia has already seen.
Yep.
You go into a level that's completely black, but there's a whole lot of pickups on the ground. You have to use the lanterns to see the enemies, the pickups, anything, and it's just a big open field of stuff to grab.
Hey, the key.
In the NES game, this was extremely important because this is where you got most of your bombs to use, but you actually have infinite of the basic bombs, so it's not a huge deal, but it's a good way to pick up some of the other things you need. Let's see. The electric drop just kills everything on screen. That's not super important. The shield is invulnerability for a period. There are 3 other types of bomb you can select with select. One just has a bigger reach. One will explode a long distance in the direction you're facing when you drop it. And the other is just very large and very powerful.
The very
And very rare.
bomb. This one.
No, I love this. This is like a new Robo Warrior.
Yeah.
Played it 1,000 times. I like the idea of a different experience.
You know what this makes me think of? Makes me think of a mishmash of Bomberman and Crater Maze.
Yeah, I can see that. So the main objective of each level is you're looking for a key that's under one of the soft blocks that opens up an exit tile, usually in one of the far corners. That's going to be your main way to figure out how to get to the next stage.
Can you bomb yourself in this? I'm afraid to try because of how much damage it does.
Yes.
You can. Okay.
Absolutely. But it's only one of the health segments.
Yeah, bombing yourself in Bomber King or Robo Warrior is basically instant death. Oh, heck you if you don't have a float here.
Oh, okay, the other bombs are limited.
Yeah.
The basic bomb is only.
Yes.
Ooh, I know what this is.
So the important thing about water travel is you have about 3 tiles you can go before you drown, unless you have a floaty, which lasts about 15 to 20 seconds and gives you unlimited water walking.
Oh, wow. Even the combination for the first shrine room is the same. That's so cool. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Okay, I got a smug slime here.
Yeah. The first boss on Period 1-2 is a big friend.
I liked it. It's the same as the boss of 4-1 in the NES version.
What's up, Tex?
Okay, so I went down the stairs and I was walking in what appeared to be a void, and when I went to the left, I'm back in the level that I just left.
Yeah, when you go down the stairs, you need to use the lantern to be able to see a few tiles around you, and it's basically just a wide open field of pickups.
Yep.
It's not super essential in this game as much as it was in the original Robo Warrior, because you have infinite basic bombs, and having a good stock of bombs was the main reason you would go down in Robo Warrior. But it's still a good way to pick up some of the secondary items you need, like the floaties primarily.
FYI, if you pick up the lightning bolt item, you get a second of full screen flashing as well.
I had 2 lifesavers on the other.
This is such a faithful, like, reenactment of Robo Warrior. I love it.
Yeah, I was really hoping you'd get a kick out of it, to be honest.
I haven't done speedruns of that in a long time, but there's still, like, one of the first videos I did where I actually did, like, voice stuff and had a microphone on and everything was a tutorial I did for Big 20, like, number 1 of Robo Warrior. So there are some roots here.
So one thing that I noticed that would be helpful for anybody is if you destroy a block and there's just a corner left, because it hits that, if you hit diagonally, it just leaves a corner of the block open. You don't have to make sure you destroy it to see if there's something under it, because a half hit will reveal any item that was under it. So you can just not worry about any half blocks that get left behind, because they're not going to have an item.
No, I killed myself.
Good to know.
Well, the missile out of nowhere. Okay, you'll get a forward bomb.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, the first boss is not too complicated. You can honestly just kind of run around and leave a trail of bombs behind you, and as long as you don't get caught up to, you'll just do damage a lot. The second boss is way more of a problem, though. I didn't get past it.
Well, Snake.
It is Snake.
Yeah, that's a hard boss. Well.
Oh! I got hit from behind the wall. Okay.
Yeah, let's check out.
100% bomber. I thought I was going to be safe.
Oops.
So there are also some like major secret spots. If there are certain unmarked solid blocks that you can destroy if you just use like a whole lot of bombs on them, but generally speaking, if you don't know where to look, it's not worth trying, because it takes several seconds to bomb a spot 5 times not knowing if something's gonna happen.
Yeah. The candles or the lanterns do not last long at all.
Nope.
Nope.
And you have even less that you can kinda see than you could in the original. So in the original, you can still see enemies, so you can still, you know, defend yourself and just kind of blindly hope to find stuff. But generally speaking, the layouts are simplistic enough, and the stairs are always, like, against a wall, such that if you memorize the route you took in, you can generally get back out without having to see. It's like, oh, this one's just like a giant reversed C, so if I go all the way right, then all the way up, then all the way left, I'll be on the surface that has the stairs. And if I just keep firing, I probably won't get hurt.
Yeah. I've noticed, conspicuous by its absence, the crab enemies are not in this game, or at least not yet, and I'm incredibly thankful for that. The
Why
crab
is that?
robot.
What is that about the crab enemies, Trysdyn?
Crab enemies in the NES version are... They can fire a missile that takes like half of your health, and you have no timing, no time to dodge it. They're very fast. Alright, 2-3.
Oh, I have to use it like this. From the menu. Well.
Oh yeah,
Now
sorry,
I
I
know,
forgot
I guess.
to
Snap.
explain, but you have to select the item, then hit A, and then it's active for as long as it's active. Unfortunately, the floaty doesn't have any visual indicator of how long it's active, so you have to be wary of when you start drowning, because it's a very short time before you're totally sunk.
Usually one block you can run across. Whoop.
In 2-2, you can actually pass most of the water gaps without needing any floaty, but anything that looks any bigger than a couple tiles, don't try.
Ah, that's the big bam.
So
Oh,
the main
something
strategy I
explosive.
came up with to try to deal with the snake, the second boss, is it's harder because the pathing and movement is awkward, but if you can stay ahead of it as it's doing its big circles, your bombs will eat its fire without like any negative consequences.
Man, it wasn't that bad. He was easier when I realized he moves largely in either squares, circles, or S patterns.
Mm-hmm.
What is this enemy? What is this? What is this important boy?
I'll see in about 30 seconds.
Am I that far behind? Am I upstream? Oh well.
What is this Zeph I got?
Is that like the cricket or grasshopper or
It's a
something?
cricket, yeah, or a really like weird ant.
That is a friend.
Yeah. Something gave me the ability to have more bombs on the screen at once, and I'm not entirely sure what.
Oh, there are some new power-up drops in this game. You can see them down at the bottom of the pause menu. Those are like persistent general stat ups that are kind of more Bomberman-ish. There's a move speed one and a bomb count one, and one that I think is either your shot damage or yeah, I think it's just your shot damage.
Well, my shot goes far now. I think it's the F.
I like how when you defeat the cricket, it doesn't just like die, it just goes flying off the screen. Like, you just yeeted him, he's fine. Cricket defeated, he's fine.
Yeah, your cricket is going over here now.
Yeah.
Oh! Ah, that was half my health. Right. And I lost the F power up.
Yeah, every time you die, you lose one of all power-ups, which is kind of unfortunate. The persistent ones down at the bottom.
And I don't get full distance on my shots.
Oh, maybe there are crab enemies in this. Things seem to mostly just do 1 health of damage, though.
Yeah, it's a lot more forgiving in general.
It's not like you got hit by a crab missile, you've lost 60% of your health in 1 hit, and your health ticks down with time.
Poisonous crabs?
Wasn't that just a mechanic in general in the original? Like your health just kind of slowly drains and
Yep. Yeah, your health was your timer, but you also had usable heals, which you don't have in this.
Yeah, it was something like those health units are like energy tanks basically, and they would just slowly deplete over time because you're powering your suit or whatever.
Yep.
Ah, I died again. Now I think I lost one of my... Okay, I lost a pea and I lost a shoe.
There are a lot of bombables here, and I have no idea where the key is.
Hey, I just want to say that Boss 2 is a good boy, and can I pet him?
Yeah, Boss 2 is important.
You mean the snake?
Boss 2 is going to pet you, whether you like it or not.
That's fine.
Forcefully.
Is there any other way?
No.
Okay. So 3-1 kind of showcases what makes this style of game a little bit of a drudgery, is you have to find the key and it's just giant field of bombables.
Yeah. It's something where I don't think any of the drops are random. So it's very, once you know where to go,
fine.
you can just do it.
Exactly, yeah.
Press the snake.
There it is.
I've been abundantly curious about like what the actual story behind the dev of this game is. Like,
Oh, that's the cricket! What?
Isn't that important?
because like Robo Warrior,
This scene! Oh my god.
yeah, they're fantastic.
I love that enemy.
Are you sure it's an
But, like-
enemy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay, that's a big, very powerful bomb.
Because I believe the original was a Jalico game, and I wonder how that became like something held by Sunsoft that they decided to put their IP on.
I think Jolico, or Sunsoft acquired Jolico, didn't it?
Could have been.
Ah, okay. You know how many worlds are in this?
No idea. I got just past the fire snake, the snake, and I didn't have enough to really do much in 3.
I am completely lost.
Are you in 2-2 still?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of water and stuff. Oh, wait, I found out about a life preserver item. I figured it had to be something like that.
Uh-oh.
On 2-2, I think you have to go all the way to the right. There's like a single bombable, that's the key.
Oh no. the outdoor theme is also like a perfect one-to-one rendition of the NES theme. It's so good.
Yeah, when I was checking out what this was, because I had it in my collection for some reason, and then I remembered exactly what it was before I actually saw the gameplay, because I just heard the 1-1 theme start, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I wonder if this has a speed run. Probably, everything does, but...
Could be worth looking into. Could be a project, if not.
It's far less random than the NES version, so the whole you get 45 minutes into a run and then run out of resources thing is less likely to happen. Because the way the speedrun on the NES version works is you go into the underground for the first 2 undergrounds, grab what you can, and if it's not enough, you just reset your host.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not great.
Yeah, I think the stuff that's underground is also in fixed locations here. Like there's just nothing random in this edition.
I'm fine with nothing random. Randomness is for Diablo likes.
So there's a lot less RNG, and there's a lot less necessity of things for the game to be baseline completable.
It's also probably a lot shorter. Like the Robo Warrior is like a 47-minute speedrun. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, okay, you're a friend.
Have you
Super.
hit the next boss?
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, you can stun lock him. Okay.
Friend in peace. That is very friend. That's like... It's almost like the Blaster Master Frog, except it's very much a chameleon.
Yeah. I approve. Uh-oh. Am I dead? Okay, that's instant death.
F.
Oh, I see.
Or water.
Interesting. That's a cool mechanic.
What's up?
You can make him eat bombs.
Aha.
If he eats you, it's instant death, but...
Very neat.
Okay, I was wondering when this game would be getting interesting.
Yeah, most of the reason I wound up picking this was partly because it would be a cool way to cool down off of the other game, and also because I was really curious about like what the how this happened, like, but I guess it's just acquisition, and they had it as a mostly finished thing, so it's like, sure, let's just put Blaster Master on it and call it good.
That enemy popped up in the wrong town. Okay, I'm gonna wager that the E is in one of these corners.
And we are in the last minute.
Can I get out here without spending another lane? Wow, I'm going to spend the last minute of the experiment trying to make my way back the stairs. Okay, there we go.
Oh, good.
What did you unearth?
A permadark level.
Good. Also, it's time, so you don't have to worry about it.
Although I want to see if I can get to this boss. I want to see what it's like. So, thoughts on both games?
Ninja Kun was a problem. It got better after stage 4, but this... I mean, I love Robo Warrior, so I kind of just gelled with this immediately. I don't know if my opinion is extremely valid because I'm very well versed on this, but it's so good.
Yeah, I like this game. Ninja Kun, not so much. I think I'm done with that game forever.
Yeah, I'm playing Snake, apparently.
Vex?
Yeah, that fourth level of Ninja Kun was just a little too much, you know? This game is interesting over here, this robot game. I'm having a bit of a struggle with this snaky dragon guy, but there's a way to get him at least. But forget the Ninja Kun, seriously. Unless it's the Super Famicom game.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Ninja Kun was alright. Oh my god, I can't believe I also got a clip on that one. What's up with you and Trysdyn just give me clip-worthy games?
Look, Ninja Kun is like the kind of thing you have to see and feel once to understand. Then it's like a certain part of your life is different now because you can see everything else as so much better than you could before. It's like, wow, I'm playing this game and I actually have like basic control over where I'm going and what I'm doing. What's going on?
Oh boy.
I can make a jump to this platform to the next level and it's not like it's not the ultimate trial of all time.
But yeah, Ninja kind of was a thing. But I am really enjoying this Blaster Match. I didn't know there was a series like that. I'm quite fond of Bomberman myself, so this is like right up my alley.
Yeah.
Like right up my alley.
I have often wished that there was another game like Robo Warrior, so I'm glad to have discovered this.
Yeah, I was hoping you would have a good time with it.
I died on the boss of 4, and it's a very long fight, so I guess I'm finished here.
I have to stop so watching things for tonight. Okay, then thank you, Facet, for bringing those games to us. Thanks all the lab rats for also joining us on these games, having wonderful and not so wonderful experiences. Any last words anyone wants to say?
I'd like to say thanks for having me out, and sorry for talking over Tris. I'll let you go.
I was just gonna say I don't feel the need to go throw something at Facet, so I guess it worked out well.
I figured a soft enough mercy would save me from giving the worst I could possibly find.
It wasn't that bad except for stage 4. Like you said, it probably gets worse later on, but if I could just remove stage 4 from existence, I'd be happy with at least everything I played of it. Just give me a ROM hack where stage 4 is removed.
Claire is asking if she should experience Ninja Kun once.
everyone should experience Ninja-kun once, because if you're not having fun, you can just shut it off, you know?
Yeah, I honestly, I don't hate the game. I hate... Okay, I don't really hate much about the game. It's just you have to get to this point where you understand that you only have so much like agency, and you just need to learn to laugh it off and let it have its fun with you and keep trying.
Pretty much.
So what really gets me about the jumps in Ninja-kun is that they look like they're fully committal, but they don't look like it, because if you try to turn, your sprite turns, it doesn't affect your movement at all.
Uh-huh. Oh, there was one other thing I'd forgot until like after everybody was done with it, because I wasn't thinking about it, but you actually have wall jumping in that game, but you don't want to try it until you absolutely have to, because it does not work very well. The actual like inputs and timing you have to do, you don't want to do that.
I imagine that there could be a wall jump since there's a wall cling and all, but what I tried on Dutch Climber didn't work, so I gave up.
It's a ridiculous timing window to do it properly.
Is that pretty?
Yes.
Sure is.
Alright. Time to say goodnight, so thanks once again for taking part in this. If you're watching us and want to take part in the Jank Science Theater, either giving us games to play or being a player yourself, you can come to our Discord, be a Jank Scientist. Also follow us on Twitter for updates. And next weekend we're gonna have a special spooky theater.
Yep.
It's going to be a weekend of unspeakable horror in gaming. I mean, we have this. I mean, we kind of have unspeakable horrors here. There was Ninja-kun just now. But,
Even worse than Nightmare Creatures?
I don't know. We gotta see. And it's going to be a full weekend. We're gonna have two spooky experiments on Saturday and two spooky experiments on Sunday. Hope you're all excited. Grab your flashlights, grab your... what else would you take on a spooky Jank Science outing? I can only think of the flashlights, yeah. Sorry, I winged this commentary. Yeah, so it's just that. It's gonna have a weekend full of spooky Jank. So hope you see you all there, and you all have a good night, and see you next weekend. Bye bye.
Take care.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.